Hello, YouTube. We'll see who gets on here. You'll have to excuse me. I was getting stuff around, making some body butter and stuff. Finally got that, the ingredients for that. So I got some made, and they're special, just like me. See who gets on here, wants to chit chat. I did lay out a reading too. Hi, who's ever on here? I did lay out a reading too. Um, Sitting over there. Hey, how are you? How are you doing? Guess what? Got some body butters done. I still have a whole bunch of it I have to make, but I got 5 of them ready to go. I made peaches and cream. I made strawberries and cream. And I made an apple. So far, they all have my holy oil. And guess what? Guess what else? I put crystals in them. So it's super cool. I can't really say on here because people steal my ideas and then I get pissed. But that has happened a lot. So I've saw people legit almost do the exact same reading I did. So yeah. Now showing you're not on here. I'm going to hit the thumbs up button. I know there's people that come on here. Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh. Then I get trolled by dumb people. It's like, can't come up with something better than that. My God. Are you still on here? As soon as I mention reading. Yeah. Are you still on here? Okay. Well, do you want to hit the thumbs up button, please? Oh. I do have a reading laid out, but it's just basic tarot. I didn't pull any other cards for it. I mean, I'm probably going to do it at one point, but it's just basic tarot. My day's going good. So far, so good. Got a lot of stuff done that I had to get done around here. But I was being the mixologist again. Yeah, I've cleared all these out, so they're ready to go. Whoop. So that's where my body butter's going. And yeah, well, I put my stuff out. I got to clean, but yeah, see, I put them in too. So they're well worth it. And man, is my skin smooth. Yeah, I made 5 so far. Oop, I'll show you. Yeah. Alchemy. Oh yeah, actually I made 6. Which one is this? Oh, this is a pineapple. I forgot about that one. Yeah, I made a pineapple one too. I can show you what they look like. Figure I have all these baths. See. Wait a minute. Hang on a minute. Let's see if I could flick this around here. So you're getting crystals along with the body butter and... Oh yeah, and I cleaned off my table and stuff, but I've been working around here. So that's what I've been up to. Like I said, when I don't get on here, I'm usually doing shit. And this was a big feat for me. I'm still working in here, but my gosh, did I ever get a lot of stuff done that needed done. I got a few boxes to go through yet, but we're getting there. Slowly. Whoop. Oh my gosh. Slowly but surely. Yeah, it's my office. Ta-da! I'm getting stuff done. It's just taking a while. Like I said, I knew as soon as I got in this room, like I'm shredding pictures of people who no longer deserve to be in my life. Yeah, they went through the shredder. Um, and I've just been working a lot around here, besides keeping everything else clean. And yeah, a lot of my packing stuff and everything is over in here. A lot of my stuff from my store. But my store is out here. So like I'm going to be flipping things around. Like I said, I do like the fact that my crystals are constantly getting sunlight, which I think I could still keep the crystals and stuff. I could just put the other stuff out there, but yeah, look at this stuff. So I got a really good head start to what yeah. And instead of, I made my own blends for myself in really big bottles so that I don't have to come down here and take what I have for inventory. So have you been having the energy to do some stuff? Because I'm still undecided where I want to hang my hammock. I don't know if I want to hang it in my living room, since I got rid of that trashy. I thought about hanging it up over in here. Oh, hi kitten, how you doing? Thought about hanging it in the living room, which is freaking awesome now. Yep. Well, and like I said, I organized out here last night, so just my kitchen's a little bit messy right now because I've been working on, well, I made 2 full bottles of my own, my lights. Yeah, I got lights everywhere. There should be another set coming because I'm going to put them out. Yes, I am. I'm going to hang out a curtain light out there on my porch. Oh, yeah. Because I've been sitting out there a lot lately. But yeah, I made 2 bottles of my holy oil. Full bottles of this. Because this goes in everything that I use. This goes in all of these. It's my special blend. And I did get some new frankincense and myrrh, too. Now, there's a few other ideas I have. It's like, oh my gosh. I'm just now getting the body butters done and... Yeah, I figured the neighbors already think I'm weird. So why not make them even know that I am? After all, I did have a comment on here. Which I'm pretty sure... somebody was pissed off because I outed them about being a narc. But, so they make up fake profiles. I can tell who it is. My intuition tells me all the time. People with mental disorders, I have a mental disorder. Oh, God. Yeah, I have CPTSD. However, they have a personality disorder. I can always get better. They can't. They're so stupid. Like, they don't understand when they come at me. They're taking, like, a year off their life. Every single time they do it. So, they can't... That's how they hoover me. They come on here and leave some for shoddy comment and act like a fucking dumbass. They don't understand personality disorders are the ones that can't be changed. My CPTSD can get better. Well, it was in the DSM-5. However, most of those people are now running our country. But we won't go there. I ain't getting on that soapbox. They're all infiltrated in your family and society. Yeah. Like I said, I'm getting better every single day. I don't know what their problem is. Oh, I know what it is. I know exactly what their problem is. I'm helping people and they can't. Zero empathy. They have no idea how somebody else feels. None. They can't feel other people like I can. It's like I said on one video, it's like someone was saying about like when you're dating a narc. Yeah, I'm going to bring that up because it's my channel and I can talk about it. But how like they always need something different. They always need someone new and they're freaking priming another source of supply. These freaking people don't get it. So, I'm like, they're like a car with a big hole in the gas tank. Because the only way that they can get their thrill or their jollies is by trying to piss off somebody else. Well, no fuel. Zero. Self-love, self-care. Right here. That's how I manifest, too. Man, the more I'm obedient, and the more I do what I'm told, no matter what it looks like, no matter who it pisses off, as long as I'm telling the truth, and I'm helping people, is outside of me, that's what I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be a river, not a lake. They'll never catch what they seek. Because they always need. That's why people who deal with them end up transforming their life right in front of them, and nothing pisses them off than when you get better and when you start making a better life for yourself. They can't handle it. They can't understand how you're still doing okay and even better than when you were dating them or whatever. I just... zero empathy. I don't know. I guess that was probably one of the good things I can say about my mom and my dad. Yeah, that's one good thing I could say about my mom and dad. Which they have a lot of great qualities, but one of the good things I could say about my mom and dad is they always were one to tell me if I was doing something wrong and to think about how the other person feels and actually try and feel into that. Like my parent, ooh, yeah, there goes my heart. My parents taught me that. And that's one of the reasons, like my mom, she always wants to forgive people. And it's good to forgive, and I'm like, always forgive. However, that does not mean that they need to be in your life. That's for damn sure if they're abusing you. That's called putting up a boundary and saying, we're not going to take it anymore. So, that was a hard lesson to learn. But when you look at the pattern, dude, when you watch the pattern, It's the same thing over and over and over again. So, I did trace it back. I remember. Well, it's part of the, like I said, I was primed and primed for abuse. You know, when I did something wrong, I was made to apologize. And that's a good thing. I'm glad my parents taught me right from wrong. Oh my gosh. I could tell you that. Yep. So, yeah, I was kind of primed and primed to be codependent and not wanting to hurt other people and realizing the difference between just being an asshole and my parents not making me take responsibility for it. When I was, okay, I told this story to my daughter the other week. And it's funny because I ended up seeing this guy like a month and a half ago, just out and about. There was a kid. I might have even told this story on here, but I don't know if you guys have heard it. When I was little, my parents still bring it up. About, he was a neighbor kid, spoiled rotten brat. Let's put it that way. And him and I had a foot race, and I won. Clearly, I won. And this kid started freaking like saying, like trying to gaslight me and be like, I won, I won. Dude, I picked up a brick and hit him in the head. I'm not saying violence is ever okay. I was 6. You pissed me off. Like all that anger just hit him right in the head with the brick, which was wrong. Don't ever do that. Like, I don't know, I was a kid. Well, I knew what I did was wrong. I felt it and I ran in the house and like hid. I knew I was about to get in big freaking trouble. Well, he had to get stitches in his head. And I went over and I apologized and I sincerely meant it and I never did anything like that again. I did whoop asses. I'm not saying that I haven't done that. I'm not saying that there wasn't people who earned that shit. But really that kid didn't do nothing to me. Except for gaslight. But I pretty much, guess what? After that, he ended up like liking me. Hit you in the head with, now you like me? What? Yeah, only that's the way it should be. You know, but like I knew what I did was wrong. Especially when his head started dripping down bleeding. I was like, oh shit. But like I was made to go over. Hi Jess, I was made to go over and apologize. Some people don't have that built in them. They don't give a flying rip if they hurt somebody else. Hi Queen of Swords, how are you doing? I got some body butters done. I made like 6 of them today. So, and they're yummy smelling. I made some like strawberries and cream. I made some peaches and vanilla. They all have the holy oil in them, along with crystals. They have a clear quartz crystal right down in the middle. To add to my store, well, guess what? I guess I can actually start doing that because I got the shit to make the stuff. So, it's just, I wish I would have got a blueberry smelling. I was just talking to Hanamore 21 about people with no empathy and people who come on here and troll me. I had somebody ask me if I had a mental disorder. And I said, well, it's called CPTSD. So yeah, technically I do. However, I can get better. And personality disordered people can't. Like I told him, I said, these people keep fucking with me. They're taking like a year off their life. They're asking for a death sentence at this point. So keep on fucking with me. I double dog dare you. I've been in good vibes and I've been in good spirits. That pisses people off. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette too. Right? Okay. I do not condone smoking cigarettes. Smoking cigarettes is a bad, bad habit. So if you're under 18, wait, no, 21, because you can't buy them now in Pennsylvania until you're 21. I don't condone this. I have an addiction to cigarettes and nicotine. We'll just put that out there. I'm working on it. Don't do this at home, kids. I'm just kidding. I can quit this anytime I want. I just feel satisfaction. You know, like after... I won't say it. Who's all still on here? I just saw 2112. I laid out a reading, guys. I do have a reading laid out over there, but I ain't gonna do it on here yet. Okay, I was just wondering who's all on here. Yeah, I felt bad when I did that to that kid, though. Like, that's one, I was saying, that's the one good thing I can say about my parents, and I can probably say many of you also have a fucking conscience. You have a conscience. Queen of Swords, it's been forever since I saw you on here. How have you been doing? Did you catch the last Lightworker Starseed reading? It's pretty good. I think that's what's pissing people off. What I did last Sunday. But whatever, let them be mad. Actually, I want them to be big mad. Because I know shit is breaking in the spirit realm. Have you guys saw the Schumann resonance lately? I posted a video on my Facebook. If you're entitled enough to be on my Facebook, because there are certain people who can't get on my Facebook. I actually posted stuff about the Schumann today. Dude. We're breaking stuff apart. You're gonna have to unsubscribe, resubscribe. You gotta hit the bell, and it will take you to a thing. You gotta hit all now, or you won't get notified. Or it'll be once in a blue moon. And I go live like 2 or 3 times a week. And yeah, I didn't post any. 0 videos for the signs. I felt like the universe told me to step back and take the month off. Just to do Lightworker Starseed readings and to focus on my own healing. Because the next, this next leg, I'm not saying it's going to be beautiful, but it's going to be tiring and exhausting, and it's going to be, I need the stamina, so I have to get the healing done. So that's what I've been doing. YouTube is tripping. Well, Matrix. Of course they are. So is every other social media platform. That's why I don't get on Facebook. I mean, dude, I can't deal with Facebook. I can't do it. I refuse to get fucking TikTok because I'm not going to be freaking... No, I'm just not doing it. They want to stalk me, they can stalk me on here. That's right, self-love first. Hey, nice meeting you. Thanks for popping on here. That's what I'm doing. I don't have your cell phone number, Jess. Email it to me. beautifulmind4275@gmail.com. Email me your cell phone number. Yeah, I didn't. You know, you can still keep Messenger and not have Facebook. I'm highly considering getting rid of Facebook, but I can stay connected and I can keep an eye on what my kids are doing on there. So that's why I have it. But I'm getting my office done. I'm getting a lot of shit done that needed done for a long time. Yeah, just message me then your cell phone number and I'll text you with my cell phone and then you'll have it. You're trying to change Facebook from within. Good luck. There's already been whistleblowers and it doesn't matter. Like, that's, we need our own social media platform. Like, for real. Some people just, free, I don't get it. Of what goes in the timeline. I just don't get on it. Every once in a while I get on it and everybody's bitching and complaining and we don't do that up here. We talk about real shit on my channel. So I don't give a fuck about Biden. I don't give a fuck about Trump. Well, I do like our president, but I don't give a shit like what is going on and the agendas. I don't. But kudos for you for trying. Thank you. And that's all it's been for the last year and a half. It's like, what happened to people posting about dinner and their pets? You know? Yeah. It's annoying. I'd rather go back. Well, not really go back. We got to go forward from here. At least all the problems have bubbled to the surface. And the truth is coming out. And people are looking really bad. They're usually narcs. Just put it out there. Narcs. Who can't change. Actually, they all need dethroned, and I'm hoping that that happens. I'm praying hard that happens. But thanks for coming on and hanging out on my channel. We talk about fun stuff in here. Well, I post a lot of YouTube vids on my stuff, and then I get right off. I could care less what anybody thinks or says. At least some people can still post stuff on YouTube. You know, at least we're allowed to. We might get demonetized or whatever, but we could still make videos. YouTube or Facebook, they'll put you in jail for 30 days if they don't like what you got to say. Which I really could give two fucks. I don't care. I miss MySpace. We'd all be going back on MySpace if we wouldn't have turned our backs on MySpace. Got on Facebook. My first friend was, well, and it's funny because I have a lot of people blocked on Facebook. My block list is probably 200 and some. What was the dude who freaking started MySpace? We all turned our backs on him. Poor fella. Like I said, I don't run live anything on Facebook. I don't do really shit on Instagram. I don't even remember his name either. What is it? Part of the mind swiping that's been going on. So, who did what? Oh, yeah, them. Oh, that person. Ugh, yeah. Look, I painted my fingernails purple. Yeah, but I like the fact that I could post like music and put all like a playlist on my freaking MySpace. That was fun. His name was Tom. I just remembered. We turned our backs on Tom and now we got Fascist Book. And Narcogram. Oh. I had to. I'm sorry. Purple and teal have been everywhere. Well, Those are the colors I have down on my kitchen. Um, those are the two colors. I got this purple and I got a teal color for nail polish. That's funny because they were both sitting downstairs on my table. Are you watching me? You wouldn't be the first. Yep. Blue. So my name's Blue Flame Integration on here. I've been doing some alchemy. I've been feng shui in my house. Get negative energy out of here. Yeah. I have negative energy tossed at me all the time. And if I could read without my glasses and squinting, I would. I wouldn't wear glasses. I normally don't have to. We're all on the same frequency. We should all, I don't know, is MySpace still in existence? We should all just go back to MySpace. Boycott Facebook until they get their shit right. And if you have TikTok, I'd get off of there. You're being... You do? I don't put none of my business really on Facebook. Because I'd be back with Tom. Should start a blog? Basically, my YouTube is my blog. This is my blog of self-healing. This is my blog of showing spiritual gifts and encouraging and helping other people. This is pretty much my blog for the whole world to frickin' see. So, only certain people on Facebook can see. And a lot of the people around here, I don't associate with. So, my kids, my family, very few people. We have a lot of energy vampires lurking. They come on here too, but like, it's less potent. So, but yeah, I have a reading laid out over there. I'm like, is this just for me? I felt like it could have been a collective reading. But it's only tarot. It's not the other deck. So I'll pull another one. I think that was just for me. Virgo season's coming in soon. Dotting the I's and crossing the T's. And then Libra season. You know what I find cute? And then it's Scorpio season. November 3rd is going to be interesting. Hey Jess, are you still on here? Are you still in here, sweetheart? If you are, I gotta look. Hey, Jess, can I predict football games? Oh, yeah. No app. Have you saw me do that real time? To accuracy, down to the final minutes, like the final 4 minutes. I just put it in the ethers and it happens. Predicted that Super Bowl. Down to, I know. I wasn't even watching. I was talking to my tenant. She messages me. She's like, you were right. And I'm like, huh? What are you talking about? She said about the Super Bowl. You were right. And I had to look. I am well. I'm getting better every day. Yeah. All the way down to the final 4 minutes, it was a comeback. It was a surprise. Everybody thought that San Fran was going to pull that out since they were like up by like 3 touchdowns or something. Last final 4 minutes. Your girl here called that shit. And the thing is I don't even freaking gamble. I told people, put your money on Kansas City. They did gamble. That's the one I would have went with. So when I said that I predicted the Trump presidency, I wasn't lying. I got that on video. When I said that I predicted the horse race for the Triple Crown winner, Justify, I got that right. When I predicted the Eagles win for the Super Bowl, and I predicted that Carson Wentz wouldn't be the one to win it, because I had a feeling he was going to get hurt. Kind of goes along with the like trend. So it was like one of those things where it was like, they're going to win. I had naysayers all the way up until the end. I was like, told you. Don't know. Just know things I should not know. Ancient wisdom and knowledge. So, I just know how to make things. Know how to read tarot cards like a mofo. Pretty tapped in and tuned in to the upper dimensions. Yeah, people can say, oh, is that a mental disorder? Yeah. I get rid of demons. I don't freaking play with them. Started reading a book. What book are you reading? Tell me about it. I've been cleaning. I've been making body butter. Survival of the soul. Ooh. Sounds good. Hi, Blue. How you doing, buddy? Okay, cool. I'll get your email and then I'll text you. Yeah, look. I I got 6 done so far. You want to see what they look like? Look at this. I'm so proud of these. That's the apple. Here's pineapple. Here's apple. Strawberries and cream. Yes, I did not put coloring in them. I did not want to. And I also made a peach and vanilla. And yes, the base of all of them is my holy oil. Oh yeah, here's that other color. Remember that person said? Yeah. Weird. Look. These are the 2 colors I just got. But yeah. I'm also, I think, going to make teal and purple. I actually painted them purple today. You know, self-care, self-love day. Then I made body butter, so like, yeah, I'm all buttered up right now. And I also got some of that stuff to make, stuffer in them. Yeah. So I have to get labels. Jess, where did you get your label maker at? Put your products up. You mean on my site? I still got lots more body butter to make. I bought the Cricut. Okay. I'll have to look that up. Does it work well? Do you need like special paper and stuff like that? Or does it come with it? Oh. I'll have to consider that. But yeah, I still have all these to do yet, dude. I still have all those to do. I mean, yeah. Okay. I made 2 whole things of this today. Now I needed to order more of the certain kind of oil I ran out of. Okay, I'll have to check it out. But yeah, I got shit all over my kitchen. I apologize for that. But I was busy. I'll, like I said, every single one of them gets one of these right down the center. And then, yeah, I put these over top. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get my products up. I need a secretary, Jess. Son of a gun, I was just saying this last night. I need a secretary. I can make the shit. I can post it. Hmm? Yeah, they do. Yep. They have crystals I sprinkle on the top that you can actually make a bracelet with. And I put a clear quartz right down the middle. It's made with, they smell so good too. It's made with holy oil, my oil. Someone just to freaking, yeah, to post things, to freaking do the shit. Like, I need a secretary. I got my store. It's just, I have so much shit down there. Oh, I'm going to. Now you see why Dark Forces is pissed off? I have like $7,000 worth of product down there. Right now. So. If it stops at that. No, it's cool. It's just doing the specs and all of that stuff has been a pain in my ass, but it's like all channeled for every single product to get a channeled message about what that product does. And then you actually, how I want it is that I can copy paste what the product does, how to use it, and like I said, this is a whole nother line of other stuff. So yeah, like I got, all my stuff is done with crystals. Like I said, my great-great-great-great-great-granddaddy was a mineralogist. I don't come from a line of dumb people. So people be like, oh, you have a mental disorder? Yeah. I sure do. It's called About to Frickin' Make Bank. That's what it's called. They all have healing properties in them too. My hype person, yep. Yeah, I know. Yeah, like I said, everything I get is divinely channeled. And then when I think I'm ready, they throw another product on me. They're like, well, oh, you made those baths, you might as well make some body butter to go along with it so that their skin's nice and soft. Protection. It's really good for the bottom of your feet too. If your feet are dry on the bottom, oh my gosh, heal that right up. So, oh yes. Like, I think that's only like maybe a 2-ounce little thing of it, but with the crystals infused in it. I didn't even come up with a price for them yet. I have no clue. So, but they're gonna be super cool. I'm happy with it. I think I'm gonna make like there's a few other ones I'm gonna make. Make a page. Dude, I have 7 pages written out. From my rollers to my freaking lamps to my salt line. I started working on the mountain water line, and now I have these I have to write down. And I'm like, these are all the product specs. So it's one of those things where I don't want to not, it's like, Then I got to put them up on in my store. And I really should just make a website. I could sell them both, but should make a website too. So that might end up happening as soon as stuff starts taking off on my Etsy store. So we'll see what happens. I know a lot of you have been patient. That is so not Pisces. Or that is definitely, that's your Virgo rising shining through. I'm going to get it up. Like I said, I still have a few things in my office I have to do yet. Dude, if you want stuff, email me. You see what I have down there. I can email you what I got, and you can pre-order shit now. I don't mind giving stuff out, selling it now. There's stuff you know you like, write it down and tell me. Or there's stuff that you need, write it down and tell me. Then again, I got a lot of other products too. Well, it's coming. I didn't either. I freaking was doing stuff from what I had. It was weird how things were just supplied. Well, set a time for next week, and we can do that. I have Skype since you don't have Facebook anymore. You know. I get that. I understand that. So, put it out to the universe and see what happens. What'd you guys do with your fucking stimulus checks? I never got a stimulus check. Nor did I get, like I said, stuff, I don't know. I was able to freaking do stuff on limited amount. Took a risk. Oh, you never got a stimulus check, Jess? You didn't get a stimulus? No, hold up a minute. First off, it was for every single person in the household, including the 2 kids. Do not tell me he took $2,800. Or no, wait. $3,200. That was just the first bout of checks of what you should have got. Between you, the girls, and him, yeah. I don't understand that because, yeah. No, the first one did too. He made more than he made more than $100,000 a year. Because I know my mom and my dad both got one. My dad has a real good job, and my mom, well, she gets SSD, but then how are you freaking not having any money, dude? If he made that much fucking money. I don't get shit. That's the funny thing. Are you still with him? My money is mine. So he pays all the bills? How do you not have money then? That's just a question. None of my business, but... Jess? You need to see an attorney immediately. I told you not to take him back. But... he love bombed. And promised shit. Not trying to say I told you so. I get it. He helped you out when all that shit happened, when you broke your foot or whatever happened. Your ankle. This is way of getting back in. And you didn't keep your fucking boundaries up. And you disappeared for a while. Okay. We shall talk. I'll end this stream. I love you guys. I know there's 5 people on here, nobody else talking except for Jess and whatever. So, whoever the stalkers were, hello. Keep on watching. Yeah. And you and Jess are the only ones saying anything. Everybody else can leave comments after the video is up tomorrow. Uh-oh. Anyway. Trolls, I love you. Keep on hi Queen of Swords. Trolls, keep on trolling. Everybody say hi to the trolls, because they come on here. They can't beat me. They can't be like me. And I don't give a flying fuck. Keep trolling, keep watching. Oh, hi, Janet. Nope, I'm just saying, I was left some messages in the last few days, in the last week. That's why I said that. As you see, I try and help people. I had some real dicks come on my freaking thing, and then, dude, I already know who they are. Now there's 7 people on here. Hi. I have some real dicks that come on here, and then they leave a comment so that I see it, and either they block it or they delete it. Just so I see it. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're narcs. Hi, narcissists. I talk about them motherfuckers, too. Everybody say hi. Third dimensional creatures. Oh, hi, Greenheart Goddess. How you doing? Smooches. Hey, Greenheart Goddess. I was asked if I had a mental disorder today. I said, people, every time they do that, man, they're taking a year off their life. They don't know who they're messing with. I didn't come here alone like the thumbnail says. I'm not here in this alone, so guess what? I'm a co-creator with the universe, and yeah. I know. I know. It's great. Guess what I did? I made some body butter today. I didn't get to tell you. I've been cleaning out that office. I was telling Jess how bad I need a secretary. Well, I said, well, yeah, actually I do. It's called CPTSD. However, my mental disorder can get better because it's a disorder, which can be ordered and no longer dissed. And they have a personality disorder, which cannot be helped. So that's the difference between me and them. I get something called downloads called from the universe, and I work with my angels, and yeah, call what you want. I call manifesting. I have a whole damn shop sitting downstairs of things that have just come to me. Me and the universe co-creating together since January. Well, even before that, I was making jewelry. Now I make oils and baths and body butters, and I'm going to make oils for my tart burner. And yeah, well, I was up. In the last 3 days, I was up before 8 o'clock in the morning. That was one thing I wanted to get back on track, was my sleep schedule. And I'm getting it back on track finally. Even with all the... Dude, have you guys saw the Schumann lately? There's a woman on YouTube. She talks about the Schumann resonance. Usually narcs, if they get delivered from their hell that they usually enjoy, they don't want to change. It's usually because they had a deliverance of some kind, a spiritual deliverance, because their soul is sick. Yeah. They have, and I'm not saying like, no, their soul is legit polluted and sick. You can lead a horse to water and they can completely reject it. And it's called healing yourself and doing the work. Instead of projecting your insecurities on other fucking people. That's narc. The most insecure motherfuckers on the face of the earth. I come on here telling the truth and oh, yeah, I have CPTSD. So yes, you were correct. That's why I can smoke pot. So, it's called getting better with natural medicine. I don't need to take 25 fucking Xanax a day. I don't need to take any. They're so fucking paranoid and anxiety ridden. And I can understand. When I'm fucking with toxic people, their shit rubs off on me and makes me look bad. You guys wonder why some of the times I'm losing my shit? Yeah, well, sometimes the great shadow work we're doing isn't even our fucking work. It's shit that was projected onto you. Yeah, we have to integrate our shadow. We've been doing that. It's not letting these people freaking project onto you anymore. And there's actually, there's a great big golden shield that the shit that's coming at you now, because the veil is so thin, there's an archangelic message that said about the golden shawl that the divine has placed around each one of us as a light worker and a starseed. And with that shawl comes a golden shield of protection. So when they start doing that, it bounces off and goes back. So guess what? They're actually looking at themselves in the mirror. We hurt them so bad just by being who we are. Yeah. Yes. The better we get, the worse they get. But you had to do the work. And you have to lose the codependency. That's why it's important to be single. That's why many of us are single right now. And then we were tested with whether or not you were going to listen to your intuition or listen to someone gaslighting you. That was a huge lesson for me, and I was right. You do. I have Pluto on my rising sign opposite Jupiter in Aries on my sun sign. I bring in the hatred. And then guess what happens? Guess what happens? It's so attracted, can't stand authenticity. They cannot stand it. You're absolutely right. And that's why being authentic and being your true self right now, you'll be called crazy. You'll be called psycho. You'll be called this. And they're just projecting. So people should really stop. I know what a narcopath is. I've dealt with them my whole fucking life. I can pick them out. As soon as I feel my energy depleted. I'm not saying they're all like that, or they do it on purpose, or they're trying to be found out. But I figure it out. And I'm not trying to shame anybody. I just can't mess with that energy. Keep it away from me, please. Yep. Well, my normal family, they actually either accept me or get it the fuck out of my life. I don't care. They chose to accept me. Hi, the T on MPD. How are you doing? Jess, since you're learning about all this stuff, check out her channel once. My narcopath boss, she explained on Thursday night exactly what I went through when I worked at the freaking county. It was ridiculous. And they change the goalposts all the time. You can get this done and this done and this done. And that's great, you got that done. But now you need to get this fucking done. And this needs done like an hour ago. So you never can please these fucking people. Yes, get on her freaking channel. All of you guys. You guys need to heal from this shit. Because this is life or death, people. I called them out this the other day. They're soul snatchers. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. They wanted to keep people on these medications. I worked in behavioral health. They wanted to keep people on these medications. And I could tell that they were capable of getting better. All they needed was someone to give a shit. And I saw people that once they got regulated and they started to get better and start to be able to go make their appointments and start to live a normal functioning life, they'd switch up their medication. They'd end up back in the hospital. And they knew that I was on to them because I have that cat moon thing going where I can see behind somebody's freaking soul. Like when I walk, the T on MPD said it. She's like, when we walk into places, we light it up. And they can't stand that because that's considered competition. You become competition at that point. Like I said, I've attracted these people my whole life. The difference between me, from when I was talking earlier on here, from when I was a little kid, that's the one good thing I can say my parents taught me was to actually, apologize. And how did you make that person feel? Like, of course, was what it was. But I actually would feel bad then when I would do things. And I'd always come on later and apologize. It's like, or I'd always go back to them as a child and apologize. I had that going on for me. Thank goodness, like that trigger switch was in me since I was a little kid. I felt bad when I did shit. I knew right from wrong. I didn't want to hurt anybody on purpose. However, I will defend myself now. Oh, yes. Yep. And I know my spiritual gifts offend a lot of people. Like, I could pick out the religious... I could pick out the religious narcos, too. I saw that happen in church. I had some church chick come up to me one time. I was having a good old time. Just me and God. And just felt very renewed and happy. And I walked to the back of the church because it was time to leave. And this girl walks up to me. And I've always tried to be nice to her. But I always could tell there was something about her. She didn't, This chick looks right in my face and is like, I don't know what it is about you, but I just never liked you. I felt like I needed to tell you this. Well, right there, she projected her narcissism. See? They made that chick an elder. And when they did that, I heard God tell me, get the hell out of this church. It's getting infiltrated. And I didn't, by dark forces. My ex-husband did not believe me. That church went downhill and turned into a dead church after that. Done. Well, I didn't know what it was. This is back in 2005. I didn't know what any of this shit was. All I knew was after that, it was like things went for me, and I don't know what it was. I didn't know any of this stuff back then. However, I was already studying demonology. I was already studying divine healing. I was already getting divine gifts. Not just anybody can walk up to somebody and pray over them and they fall over. Like, that's... Start praying in tongues and stuff. Like, that doesn't just happen to just your normal average Joe. However, I do realize that every time that something like that happened, that was their demon manifesting through them. They could not stand the light that's inside me. And that's what you all have to do. I just didn't understand it back then. Yeah, that chick would come up to me at the swimming pool. Because we all had young kids back then. She'd come up to me at the swimming pool. She'd be like, so what scripture are you getting? What are you hearing from God? And then she'd go to prayer service that night and say that's what she was getting. I'm sitting in a prayer circle like, so this shit is in church. Throwing it out there. That's why I don't go. Too many religious narcs. I had to find God through Job. God had to let me go through the bullshit to come out the other side. And now I'm about at that threshold where everything's getting restored back. Times 10. And they're all going, done. We can't let them in our lives. You know, just like Jess, you remember my one ex? Yo, it's like God had to make sure I learned the lesson. Even with people I dated after my divorce. Are you gonna let this person back in? After all the shit they did? Are you seriously gonna like forgive and forget? Like you can forgive because that's for you. Don't forget what they did. That's what they want you to. All you need to know is that person is a douche. Just remember that part. Actually, what you should do is write it down in your book of why you forgive somebody. That way you can go back and refer to it when they try and hoover. Read it out to the universe and be like, I forgive this person. Take care of it, Spirit. Holy Spirit, shield me from them. I usually can feel the hoover. Like, I know every single time a certain family member is hoovering. And then I'm right. And I'm pretty sure that's the same person leaving nasty messages. And then they have to delete them so nobody else can see their narcissism on my shit. It's just like, whatever. It's either an ex or a disgruntled family member of mine that don't like that I talk about God, I love God, and I read tarot cards. I'm sorry, it's where God told me to go to help people who were being narcissistically abused. I don't apologize for that because it's part of my gift. I pulled a lot of people out of the pits of darkness because of getting on that platform. And stayed authentic. I stayed authentic. Tarot cards are a tool. It's the intention behind how you use them. Yes, a lot of people in divination have taken, but you want to know what? It's a tool. God said use them. So I do. They think they are God. They don't even believe God exists. They don't believe in a higher deity above them. Most of them are Satanists. Let's just put it that way. I know. And dude, I get it so much from religious people. I piss off witches on here. I kid you not. They get mad at me. I piss off witches. Like dark magic witches. I piss off church people. I piss off family who can't get over the fact that they don't have the gifts that I do. Sorry, you're a narc. I can't help you. And if people can't accept what I do, then no. Godspeed. See you in the throne room. Maybe, because I know half the churches that I've went to. Most of those people, you gotta grow past. You don't just say a little prayer, not think you're gonna be tested, tried through fire, through hell, and come out the other side better. And or, shall I say, resurrected. Being able to be a carrier of the light of God. Sometimes I cuss and swear too, because they piss me off. Well, I believe in the Most High God, the divine creator of everything. Man is what made religions. Let that sink in for a minute. We have to have our own personal relationship with God. That's the whole reason Jesus came, was for us to be able to hear God for ourselves. And we didn't have to go to a church to listen to somebody give you their form of what they believe. You have to hear God for yourself. And follow your intuition. It's not going to lead you wrong. Like I said, Jess, you saw what has happened. Queen of Swords, you did too. I had to break up with somebody. And I had to go by my gut instinct because I was being gaslit, I was being lied to, and everything I knew that he was doing, he did. And then did not mind 3 weeks later in a whole new relationship with a whole new person. With the, like, where the does this chick come from? I don't know. Congratulations on that. That was well over a year ago. Thank fucking God. And then there was, dude, these guys can't even stay around if they try. There's one right in the middle of the love bombing. I noticed my energy getting depleted and I had to say goodbye. And it wasn't anything against him personally. I don't have nothing against him. I just can't be around that energy. It messes with my frequency and vibration. And I'm not your source of, get your own source. Find your own relationship with God. Do the work yourself. They come to steal your light. Like I said, they're soul snatchers. Come to take your identity. Sorry. I can't be duplicated. Have any of y'all met anyone like me? I don't think so. I'm original. God broke the mold when he made me. Be an original and be the best person you can be for yourself. Like I said, I even painted my nails today. I made body butter for my store. I'm getting my shit done. I'm getting back on track. And like I said, when I know I start getting attacked on here, I know it's because I'm doing something right. You guys. Yes, I do get a little crazy and wild and stuff like that. And last week, guys got to see a little bit of what I do. Thank you. Purple and teal I have. I did the healing session. Jess, the whole time I called in my angels and I called in the Holy Spirit. That was it. Somebody says, you're worshiping the devil, right? And my response back was, wherever you got that theology from, you put it down in your little comment, because they always delete their comments because they're trolls. And I gave them my basis for, well, you want to know what? It's because it touched people and it was powerful. That's why. I represented the Most High. Therefore, if I'm a representation of what God's doing and how much God loves you guys, and I'm telling you this, how in the heck is that devil worship? And of course, what do? They delete the comment. Because they're freaking pussies. Leave your comments up here so everybody can see how much of a narcissist you are. I dare you. One bean, two cream. Yeah, why don't you leave your comment up here? They're dumb. The thing is they know that they really honestly suck. They just wish that they could be this authentic and crazy. They know it. They just wanted supply. So, whether positive or negative, whatever, this might be whatever, but I'm a river, not a lake. He restoreth my soul. You just have to steal your energy. Friggin' trolls. I'm just gonna shine brighter. Like I said, I do not promote smoking cigarettes. However, like I said, I feel like I got some things accomplished today. This is a celebratory cigarette since I'm celibate. When you got that glow. I'm really excited about this body butters. I got 6 done. I only have 44 more containers down there to do. When I get like another 10 more done, then I'm gonna start. I'll start at least uploading them. And then I know when orders start coming in, I'm gonna have to really get on the spec part. Because all that's freaking channeled. What I get and how those products work, it's all channeled. So, I got all kinds of stuff down there. I have a whole damn store in my freaking front house. Like I said, I got like $7,000 worth of products sitting down there, ready to be sold. Just didn't upload it yet. So, I wanted to make sure I had enough. And I'm super excited because I saw the difference with myself just from January till now. Even throughout this whole quarantine thing, that just gave me more downtime for more prayer and fasting and more downloads from the Most High. Yes, listening to my higher self and my intuition of what the collective needs. Because all of my stuff, y'all know, it has that holy oil base. And of course, I do have to put the disclaimer on there that if they hate God, they may have an adverse reaction to my products. So, just saying. Jess, I'll get a hold of you as soon as I'm done on here. It won't be long. I'll give you a call. Are you going to be around later? I'm probably soon going to get off here because this is an hour and a half long. This is what I do. I just get on here and freaking chit-chat and jabber. Yep. So there was if you can look beyond the quarantine part of it, the gift of healing behind it, I'm quarantined. I'm not supposed to be going out there. Okay. I'll give you a call tonight. I will probably be putting up readings for Virgo season. So I'm going away. I have to do something on Tuesday with my son. And then I'm going away next Sunday through Tuesday. So that's probably when I'm going to record them. So I'll do for the signs, even though I don't like doing for the signs. I'd rather just do for the light workers and starseeds on here. But I haven't done really any recorded readings lately either. So it's been a mostly live just because when I have a little bit of time to come on and chat in downtime, I like to come on at least. Yeah, make sure you guys get on uh Tea with MPD's channel, please. Her Thursday night, I missed it live. I had to rewatch it, and I'm like, you just described exactly what went on with me. Now I don't feel so bad. The worst part about it was like my first job out of college, dealing with a narcissistic relationship, along with other shit going on, and it was just bad. You're welcome. Thank you very much for you speaking your truth and shining your light on this subject. I appreciate it. I'm tired of people putting their heads in the sand and not acknowledging what these fucking people do. People need to know. I know. Just look her up. The Tea with MPD. It's so easy. I love you. Where are you from anyway? What, the Tea with MPD, what state are you from? Because I'm here in Pennsylvania. Yeah, you guys will love her. Empath Uprising. If you're a freaking super empath, you'll figure it out. Help. I'm like, finally. Oh, you're in Cali? Oh, dear Lord, you poor thing. Oh. Everybody's on the West Coast, I love. I feel like I'm holding down the East Coast over here. All right. Yes. Get on her channel, and there's a bunch more, too. There's like 5 new channels that aren't victim-based. They are survivor, thriver-based. We're not going to take it anymore. Channels. That I'm like, finally. These people have the balls. So keep them in your prayers too, because they're probably under extreme spiritual attack. So we're aware of this. Anytime I do a video on narcissism on my other channel, because I do have another channel that's specifically narcissism. It's called Jehu's Revenge. After that Jezebel spirit, because we're about to overthrow it. I started that channel over a year ago. And I usually use my main screen. This is my main channel. This is how I found a lot of victims of narcissistic abuse, is through doing tarot. And I figured it out. That's what was going on. I've done a lot of healing work with a lot of people in that community because they were stuck in a twin flame abusive relationship. And I got them pulled out of there. And now they're getting set on the right path along with myself. We're all healing and growing together. But I started a channel specifically for narcissistic abuse. It's called Jehu's Revenge. I have like maybe 11 or 12 videos on there. Anytime I do a video on there, I get attacked spiritually. I talk about them all the time on here too. I call them out. I don't give a flying rip. But I really call them out over there. And it's all about, from my first, it was weird because it was like a year and a half ago I started this channel. From my first video, it was like, I'm tired of the victim mentality. Like, what are we going to do about it? What are we going to do about it for ourselves? That's why it's called Jehu's Revenge. It's overthrowing this Jezebel spirit. So, I'm Blue Flame. I'm the crazy Blue Flame over here, but over there it's more of a teaching and learning and all about narcissism. I don't talk about energy or any of that kind of stuff really over there like I do on here. So, either way, it was nice seeing you all. Thanks for coming on, Tea with MPD. Well, We have to learn not to be triggered by these fuckers anymore. We do. That's the next thing. We have to learn not to allow them to trigger us anymore. You just sit there and laugh. OG Light Warrior. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Guess what? Got some body butters made. Yeah, I do. Started them today. I'm all greasy. I'm all greased up. Either way. Yeah, I made 6 today. I only have 42 more to go. Just kidding. Once I get like 20 of them done, I'm actually going to put everything up on the thing. OG Light Warrior, if you want, you can give me a telephone call. I actually have to call Jess then. There's not a whole lot of people on here. I was getting off of here. So if you want to give me a call, you're more than welcome. I have to call Jess then. She sent me an email. And I do have a reading laid out at one point I might come on and do. It's tarot, just tarot though. You have an awesome week as well. Stay narc free. Either that or slay that bitch. I love you. Take care and don't let the trolls get to you. They're all over the place. See you later.